Hey guys, it's Noah from Wholesale Direct. So maybe you're looking to get started with building a dropshipping business, or maybe you already have a dropshipping business and you're sourcing from Chinese suppliers. Maybe you're using AliExpress or DHgate or Oberlo or some other fulfillment that is going to connect you with Chinese suppliers. Today, I want to share with you particularly how I am dropshipping and how I built my business dropshipping on eBay, Amazon, Bonanza, and Shopify, sourcing from US vendors, suppliers, and wholesalers based in the United States that are giving me access to high quality items, unique items, and items that ship out in a relatively short time. So if you guys are new to my channel, I just want to say two quick things. Be sure to join the Facebook group where we talk about all things wholesale dropshipping. That is going to be linked in the description below. And also, if you are new to my channel, I give away a free 15-minute call with me that we can do a consulting call for eBay, Amazon, just working with wholesalers or anything that you want to talk about. So the previous winner is Let's Get Social Info. So contact me and message me on Instagram or email me. And if you would like to be entered to win, then go ahead and subscribe, leave a like, and just comment anything down below and you'll be entered for the next giveaway. So first off, let's talk about what people are currently doing. People are currently sourcing from different Chinese marketplaces like AliExpress or DHgate, and these marketplaces connect suppliers in China to US customers who want to run their businesses. So if you're going to be dropshipping, you've probably seen the conventional method of Shopify dropshipping where they tell you to go ahead, do some product research, find some products on AliExpress, throw those products up on a store, run some ads, maybe get an Instagram influencer or two, and then that is going to generate you sales. Now, I'm not here to bash that business model. In fact, I actually started doing that and I didn't have much success with it. So I started focusing on what I was having success with. And now I'm here to share with you what I've actually done and how I've had success. So what am I doing and how do I have success? Well, first off, I'm not sourcing from Chinese suppliers. I'm sourcing from US wholesale companies. These are companies that are based in the United States that they buy or they make their own products. So whether we're talking about a manufacturer or the people that make the product and are the brand, or we're talking about a distributor, maybe someone who buys from other wholesalers or buys for certain brands and then goes and gives those out to retailers, or we're talking about a wholesale company that goes and actually buys from brands, buys in bulk, and then resells it to retailers to resell. So these companies, basically in the United States, they are business to business companies only. So they will only sell to companies that are going to resell the products. Now I, as a retailer, purchase from these companies and I basically open up an account with them and then I resell their products onto Amazon, eBay, Bonanza, and most recently Shopify. The reason that I like to teach people my business model is that it's a more sustainable business. Not a lot of people are getting into it. It's higher barrier to entry, but the payoffs are just so good. So let's talk about the advantages, the disadvantages, and the differences between the two. When you're sourcing from China, you are going to have higher profit margins, yes, but that doesn't mean that the items are going to be higher quality, and you still can't overlook those long shipping times. Even if your Chinese supplier has a warehouse in the United States, like Oberlo or any other fulfillment that says that the warehouses are in the US, yes, you're getting access to quicker shipping, but you're still getting access to those same items that are not of higher quality, not of high standard. So what I am telling you to do is to basically go ahead and connect with these wholesale companies. These wholesale companies, depending on who you work with, so if you work with a manufacturer, you can get access to unique items, you can get access to their brand, their items, you can go ahead and sell that, and no one else or very few people are going to have access to the same brand that you will. So you're working with exclusivity, you're also working with good quality items, and you are working with a brand and a business that is based in the United States. So you are going to be getting the product out in a relatively quick time, typically 5 days, maybe even a little bit more, maybe like 7, but usually not more than that. So now to talk about the disadvantages. The main disadvantages when working with wholesale suppliers is that you're not going to get approved for everyone. So you're going to have to go and get approved for the suppliers. So that already in itself is a disadvantage. The next disadvantage is that you're typically going to be working with less profit margins, because when you're buying an item in China, you can market or you can find an item that's $2 and then you can sell it for $100. But if you're dealing with wholesale items, you're going to be paying minimum of like 50% of what the item costs for the retail price. But other than some minor disadvantages or some disadvantages that I can point out right now, I think overall it is a better business model than sourcing from China. So that brings out the question, why doesn't everyone do it? Why isn't everyone lining up at these wholesale suppliers' websites? Why isn't everyone making accounts left and right and starting to work with these companies? If you heard me in the beginning, I said that it's higher barrier to entry. That means that these companies just don't approve anyone. At the very minimum, in order to start working with these wholesale companies, you actually need to have what's called either a resale certificate or some other form of sales tax exemption. So right now I'm going to be showing you one of the wholesale suppliers that I actually first started working with. It's called CTW Home Collection. They have some very unique and very interesting items that you can go ahead and sell. And yes, they are dropshipper friendly. Now, like you'll see, in order to start working with them, we sell our products wholesale only, meaning they only sell to other businesses. They don't actually sell to the public. They don't actually sell retail. We value our relationship with our retail partners. We only sell to businesses with a state resale certificate or a sales tax exemption certificate. As a wholesale business inside of the United States, they are not paying sales tax, or nor are they collecting. As a wholesale business in the United States, they are not collecting sales tax. They are basically a business-to-business model, meaning that in the states that they actually do charge sales tax, those states require the end user to actually pay the sales tax. So the person who's going to be wearing the watch, the person who's going to be using the jacket, the person who's going to be wearing the shoes, not the people who are going to be selling it. So these people are the wholesaler, and since they are selling it, but you as the person who is buying it are not the end customer, you are the one who are going to be actually charging the sales tax. So the customers that you then sell it to are going to be paying it the sales tax. So I hope that makes sense. But basically, the wholesale company sells it to you. They need your sales tax exemption because they are selling it to you and not charging sales tax. Meanwhile, you are selling it to your customer, and your customer is the end user, so they need to pay sales tax to you. So now let's talk about how to actually find these wholesale companies. The best way to do it is by using wholesale. So now let's talk about how to actually find these wholesale companies. The best way that I can give you right now is to use Wholesale Central. Wholesale Central is a database. It's also a search engine. It lists different wholesalers. It lists different trade shows. So what you can do is you can go to the trade shows tab, try and find the different suppliers that are going to be attending these trade shows. You can even go and search it up by different markets, different niches, different niches, and different categories, and find those people and then ask them if they dropship or check out their websites. The next way is by Google. So you can just go onto Google and you can search up, maybe if you're in the home decor niche, you can search up home decor wholesale distributors, and then you're going to see a list on Google of different suppliers. And you'll see right here that CTW actually does pop up. That was the one that we just looked at, but that is another good way that you can go out and find these wholesale suppliers. Now, like I said, you will need a sales tax exemption as well as the ability to collect sales tax in order to start working with these businesses. Now, it's going to differ from every state, so depending on which state you are living in, you have to look into that. And yes, it is possible for international sellers to access this, but like I said, this is, in my opinion, a much better way to dropship. You get access to name brand products, you get access to higher quality items, and most importantly, you get quicker shipping times. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, leave a comment or email me or go ahead and message me on Instagram. I will reply to you within 24 hours. And also don't forget to go ahead and join the Facebook group. The link is going to be in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.